liberty, and justice for all.
Thank you, everyone. Amy, are we online?
Yep.
All right. Amy, what do you have for us this evening?
Minutes from last meeting.
Okay. Do I have a
I'll make
motion on the
a
minutes as
motion,
emailed? Got a motion?
Yep.
A second? Okay, got a motion second, all in favor?
Then minutes from the special meeting.
Okay, I was gonna ask you. Okay, minutes on the special meeting, have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Got a motion and a second, all in favor?
Payroll.
Payroll check
I'll make a
register?
motion for the payroll.
Got a motion? and a
Second.
Second, got a motion and a second, all in favor?
The insurance needs some paperwork here signed.
That's the local match for the airport grant.
No, I'm talking about the insurance.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
You said my name. Sorry.
Yeah, nope. You're after this one now. For the new insurance.
Just, need all three signatures, or?
Looks like just one.
Okay, and what is this, just, I think
It's
it's
got our
paperwork I probably
coverages.
signed before.
Like it's got our coverages.
Now, has that fund been set up yet? That, Amy?
Yeah, I mean, maybe next time somebody could give a little bit of information before. I mean, what's the Medicare part of this?
I have no idea.
Why are they needing our Medicare information?
That's something I need clarification on too. 'cause
Yeah,
know that-
I don't know
yeah.
either.
The only thing I knew was it was gonna be for health claims that we're paying.
No.
No, not health claims, property claims.
Property claims.
Property claims that we,
So
since we
is
have
the
a higher.
understanding you're paying the first $145,000 of any claims? If they get turned into the insurance, or?
Do we,
It was a fairly high figure.
yeah, and I guess we probably need more explanation on that from the insurance. Can the
Yeah, I
insurance
mean,
committee give
I
us?
don't
Dan-
know.
Danielle should be able to
Yeah,
give
can you
more
guys give
information.
us more information on that then? Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I'm just getting bits and pieces and emails sent to me, get this signed, get that signed, and,
okay.
but, I mean, Jason's
way I-
got a,
the way
claim
I-
sitting there waiting now, I mean, is he
Yeah.
supposed to pay it, are we paying it, or?
The way I understood it for those claims, since we saved 147,000,
Some thousand.
some thousand, that now we pay up, our deductibles all went up. That's how we saved 140-some thousand, and that we will pay up until we meet our deductibles. And the recommendation was to take that savings to put in a fund to start paying those deductibles out of. That's the way I understood it all.
Oh, it's exactly right.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I need to know.
Okay.
Did you get that, Jason?
Yeah.
Okay, so just send it in and,
Okay, so this, Terry, you got this figured out, this,
That's the agreement basically for the insurance. I wish they could pay me, but it looks like it started in May. So, maybe 8th or something there, if you look at the date. Are we covered under this same policy now? You know, did they say when it was gonna take effect?
I think our other one took effect, I think this took effect, yes, and we we'd agreed on this insurance, I just think this is just paperwork that hasn't been signed.
It is.
yeah.
So, okay. I'll
Yeah.
entertain a motion for me to sign this paperwork.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Okay, and a motion and a second, all in favor?
Who this is this company we have?
No, that's part of that too.
Oh, it is, okay.
Yeah, there's 2 pages there, there's the signature.
This is some more paperwork that concerns the insurance.
All right. Yeah, this is our uninsured
Thank you.
motorist coverage, and everything, okay. Which normally I sign all this paperwork, and it's nothing, just different insurance company. So we just need
Need a motion.
these
and
2
then-
places,
Yeah.
okay,
For
a
you to
motion to
sign
sign this
too.
paper.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Okay, a motion and a second, all in favor?
Okay, now, then,
Yeah.
go ahead, Tom.
That is the airport match, the County Redevelopment Commission committed to paying for their federal grant that is upgrading the terminal and the septic and the parking lot.
The project that is currently going on.
Correct.
Okay, okay.
The highlighted yellow part, that column should follow all the way down to the bottom. It's not all highlighted in yellow, it's off 1 penny. They've got 33 cents, it's actually 34. That can be made up in the second payment. The
Wow.
redevelopment commission had committed up to $57,195.
Okay.
And that's the amount, the total.
31,612.33. Okay. And your board has already voted and approved on this, correct?
The redevelopment did.
Okay, okay.
And there's a copy of the minutes on the back of that, so you guys would see that that was correct.
Okay.
I'll make a motion, we pay the claim.
Second.
Okay. We got a motion and a second to pay this claim? All in favor? Okay.
And then there's a receipt page in there when Amy sends the check, if she could send that, then they would send us back a receipt.
Okay, so we don't have to do anything about signing that, this is for Amy, the receipt paper?
Yes.
Okay, okay, because that's what I was just looking at.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Amy, what else this evening?
That's it.
Okay. Thank you, Amy. Jerry, what do you have for us this evening?
I have a speed limit recommendation. It's for County Road 350 west from State Road 58 to 200 south, which is 054.
Okay.
Kind of broken it down into two sections because there are existing 30-mile-an-hour signs from about 350 south to 54X there through New Lebanon, but I could not find any ordinance to back up those speed limit signs. And then you get from 350 south and going south to 58, there's a lot fewer homes, fewer driveways and so forth. So I recommend that we make it 35 miles an hour from State Road 58 to County Road 350 south. And the 350 south to 54X, we make it 30 miles an hour like it's currently signed. It'd just be codified with an ordinance now.
Okay, okay. Any comments? Entertain a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Okay, I got a motion and a second, all in favor?
And Terry has prepared this ordinance
Okay.
to go along with this.
Yep. So we pass this ordinance too, also? Okay. So I have an ordinance here for the speed limit, so I need a motion on passing this ordinance.
I'll make the motion, we adhere to the new speed limit ordinance.
Second.
Got a motion and a second, all in
It
favor?
sets out what Jerry just
Yes.
explained.
Yeah.
Okay. Change it.
Suppose they wrote.
It's all right.
Django.
That goes, Amy.
You signed the plan, supposed to sign.
No, my name's
No,
spelled
I,
wrong on
I,
it.
no, I found my line.
Yeah, it's got a D in it.
And the only other thing I have is let you know that we will be starting our phase 2A bridge inspections next week.
Okay.
See anybody out in the road, around bridges, that's what's happening. It'll be the last inspection in our current contract. That's all I have.
Thank you, Jerry.
Heard that,
Terry?
Jason? Bridge inspections, if you see people around bridges, you get calls in dispatch.
Terry, what do you have for us, Stephen?
Jerry, have you been included in those emails asking about that bond for that one?
I have. But the bond, he's asking what the form of the bond, not the
I know.
amount, and that's kind of the attorney's
Yeah,
ballpark, so I
and-
haven't responded to it.
I'm okay with it, but I was waiting on Rick Hall to respond since
Right.
he's our main attorney on that stuff, so, and he hasn't
Yeah.
responded, so they're.
Well, but then, he's asking about the bond for the road, or for the whole harmless, I think, though. I don't, or is he plan on
He
leaving
said
it
the
in
bond was
place?
gonna be for both.
Okay, well then,
That's what he said, so that's the reason I didn't just I told him I was okay with it, we were waiting on Rick.
Right,
I didn't wanna overstep since he was handling the solar stuff, so.
right.
Okay. I don't have anything else.
Thank you, Terry. John, what do you have for us this evening?
Well, we got the second road grader on the road now. It broke down last year, we finally got the second one going this last week, so. And also we have found a 1-ton Chevy truck that we've been looking for 6 months. And, all the snow plows and the salt boxes will fit on it and everything, so. But just wanting to get permission to move forward with that if we can.
Brand new?
It's 100 miles on it, no, it's
Okay,
24, but it's got 100 miles on it.
I'll make a motion to allow John to, if you
We
got the money, if you
we
got the money.
and
Okay,
things, yeah.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
All right.
Okay, motion and second, all in
Thank you.
favor? Okay. What else, John?
That's it.
Brent, what do you have for us this evening?
Finally got a truck back. Hopefully I'll have, another one back here soon. And then I got 2 more going into the shop, so, I haven't heard an update on our new purchase yet, on the chassis or anything like that, but hopefully we'll hear something soon from them and hopefully get that going here soon, so,
Okay.
but that's all I have.
Okay. All right, thank you, Brent. All right, Amy, we need to set up a time to work on our budgets. Do you have a good idea of when?
You said I'd leave it 23rd.
Monday through Friday, 8 to 4.
We can get done this week, I can work on it. After that, I'm gonna have to do it after 4.
When are you guys thinking?
How soon do you need to get it done, Amy?
Well, you're not even gonna have your stuff.
Now we got this special lane mile distribution that they haven't told us how much it's gonna be, so.
And he usually doesn't have his stuff ready when we do budgets
Yeah,
anyway, for the most part.
The revenue projections for highway is out last.
What's
And
it due, about 30th?
27.
Well,
I knew it was somewhere close.
I submitted for everybody to get them in because some people are always usually like late and.
Is that because he's on vacation again?
No, it just goes on, like, he always has to wait for his stuff, but.
No, but you can, I mean, we can turn it in the same as last year, other than salaries, and, adjust it out with the council. Especially this year, because
Did
it's
you
gonna,
get your email from the council?
it's gonna be really up in the air, yeah. Because of the lane mile distribution and the gas tax suspension.
You guys wanna do it this week? Are we ready to do it this week? Do we wanna wait longer?
Well, I'll be gone the 18th till next week.
Okay. So, like I say, I won't be available, after the 22nd, I won't be available till like 5 o'clock in the evening. So if you guys got a good day, you wanna try to do this, we wanna get together, look at our schedules and get back with.
I'm good anytime next week after 4.
Yeah, I think I'm good any day next week after 5, so. Amy,
Let me double check, there was a couple things next week, so I'll make note of that.
get
and I'll
back
let
with
you
us and
know.
send us an email. Okay,
I don't know if you need me there or not, but I'd prefer not Tuesday evening.
okay, keep that in mind, Amy, not Tuesday.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, we got, we approved to use, no, we tabled that, to use DLZ.
Did we ever figure out how he's going to?
Did you get the cost?
Yeah.
So what was your question? I just want to bring it up, see what we're gonna.
I was just, on, the county put that bill first and then we get reimbursed for that, or how does that work?
Terry?
We'd ask Rick that, he's going to check into that, so.
Okay, so we haven't.
But we
I
haven't
don't think
anything
we have an
back.
answer yet,
Okay.
yeah.
So do we need to table this again? Do we wanna make approval based on what we come back from Rick?
Well, the
So that
thing
if we
is,
need to put it in place, we can
it
put it in place?
doesn't, you signing that agreement doesn't enable them to do any work. Still has to be assigned to them and a cost calculated. So until we figure out a way for reimbursement, we just won't assign any work.
So do we need to approve anything
You
tonight?
could if you wanted.
You can
yeah.
approve the agreement.
Based on getting all the paperwork in place and everything?
Yeah, just based on figuring out a way to pay for it.
Okay.
I'll make that motion, go ahead and put it in place then.
Okay, I got a motion, do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Okay, I got a motion and a second, all in favor? Okay. Question was brought up, RWE people presented last meeting, and a question was brought up about 2 readings on projects before they can be approved. Terry, can you clarify that for us and say, do we have to have 2 meetings? I know we have to have 2 readings on like road closures and some other things, but it was brought up in the meeting, and so I just wanted to clarify because I'm unsure of that.
On what type of matter are you talking about?
Like if they want to come to us and ask to have their project approved, does it have to be read twice to the public
When you
before
say they, so you're talking about?
any developer that comes to us?
Yeah, I don't think so, but let me look at it.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
All right.
You
we-
mind if I look now?
No, go ahead, I got some other things I can go ahead with.
Okay.
Okay. Brent and Katie have talked about, you wanna just wait till your part for that? Ambulance? I'll just wait and let you
That's
take that,
fine.
okay. Doc, you wanna kinda give us a little background on our water line issue over there at the health department?
Yeah, so when they tore the concrete out behind on the east side of the health department, they found a unmarked water line. Looks like it's fairly old. It had been, ran along the north side of the property line, had been spliced where somebody put the fence post in along there. They hit the water line multiple times and repaired it. We haven't found any record of where that's at. When we look through the recorder's office, for deeds and things. When they hit it, it shut the water off to, a couple of the units north of us. They repaired it, turned it back on, had the water company come, and we talked to the people, in the office there. So we basically, the water line is underneath our current building now and along the property line under the footer. And it looks like it goes into the units north of us, more on the east side. So the water company came and they had a proposal of how to change a meter and put the line in a different place. And I think that's kind of where we're at, to wait to figure that out.
Okay, and we don't want an active water line under our building, because if anything would ever have to happen, then it would have to be, there could be possible demo in our building. And if there's no easement for that water line to be on there, other arrangements need to be made for that water line, correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what we really need to do. It's not a metered line on the outside. There's a valve from the water company that is under the sidewalk, that's in the sidewalk. But there's no meter there, and the water company is not aware of it, apparently either.
Okay. And you and I had talked about this, that it's not necessarily our fault that water line's there. It's not necessarily the water line person's fault that it has to come out. So we talked about, we were waiting on a price to possibly do some cost sharing with this person, this business
Me.
up there. Okay, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Natalie Green.
Okay,
I
okay.
own the building there.
So we had talked about doing a cost share because it's not totally her fault. It's not totally our fault. And we can find no easement for that line to legally be there. When it was under a parking lot, it wasn't a problem. Once it's under an active building, we don't want a water line under that active building. So we're trying to figure out, and have you heard a price from anybody about moving that? Okay, we're waiting on a price so that we know what our cost share options are.
Yeah.
Doc thought he had some money in the budget to go ahead and do that.
The water, my understanding was the water company, will pay to where they put the meter. From the meter to whatever goes in the building will be a cost.
And
But I kind of assumed they had talked to the owner. I don't know.
And he had mentioned the contractor they used would for just the ability to keep things smooth and focused and get done, would give us a price from the meter to your building, so we knew what money we were working with. I haven't heard anything back from him yet. And Doc, you haven't heard anything, and Natalie, you haven't heard anything yet. Okay.
I
So
think
that's,
Langford is who they said they liked.
yes, yes, because that would just make it smooth. Langford put the meter pipe in, and then go ahead and put it into your building. So that's what we're waiting on right now, and that's the whole of the situation. We don't want an active water line, especially when there's no easement allowing that to be there under our new building. So it wasn't necessarily a problem under the concrete, but when we got a building there that we're functioning in, we don't want that there.
So you guys can't find any records of who put the line in or who approved it to go there? And yeah, it's been there for a really long time.
Yeah, and
And
Doc,
Doc has looked, you've been over here at the courthouse and had them look for all kinds of records, right? 'Cause you
Our
said he-
administrator looked, with the recorder, they've been to your office and asked them if they had any records, and they didn't seem to think they did, but we suggested they look.
I've only owned the building since, for the last 5 years, so, no, I didn't get any records when I purchased it. We just wanna make sure that our water's not shut off and that, you know, we
Well, that's why we
continue
wanna-
doing business.
right, that's why we wanna open this that's why Doc tried to call you, I guess, quite a while, left messages, and I think things got misconstrued there somewhere along the line. I know that JD said you've talked to him about it, and it's not a city issue, it's a county issue. So
Yeah, I did try some of the commissioners, I know,
I got a message from you, I just haven't been able to call you back.
okay,
So, yeah.
okay, that's fine. So, we're just waiting on, price then.
And we are willing to help with the cost, because it's not totally your fault, but it's not totally our fault either, so.
I would suggest that you talk to the water people and then figure out who their contractor is, see if that's who you wanna use, and then try to get a price from them. That would be the next step, I think.
So the water company will pay for the new meter and just need to get a cost from the meter to the building?
That's my understanding.
That's the way I understood it from talking to him, and Davey's out there, we're talking to Doc and I, yeah. So, okay. All right. Terry, did you find anything out?
To answer your question, it just says that normally 2 public meetings not required to be discussed.
Not required?
Right.
Okay, okay. So you guys get that?
That's the general rule.
Okay. Where are we at on Corsica and Edge with our IT getting switched over? And have you sent them a letter that tells them, documenting have they got anything back to you from their legal department?
Just the lawyer said that we've been in violation of the contract, and then I sent him what everybody had sent
The
me.
documentation?
Yeah, back, and now it's just been dead, I haven't heard anything.
Is there anything else we can do to push
But
this
our
along?
guy though, that's helping here,
Yes.
he said he was documenting some stuff and gonna send it to me. He's trying to gather stuff, but I haven't received any of
Frank?
that. Yeah,
Frank, okay.
yes, I haven't received that.
Amy, are you in contact with Frank on a regular basis?
I haven't been for a while.
Can you get a hold of him and make sure he gets that stuff to Terry?
He seemed to think he was gonna have a bundle.
Cause
that
he
would be
already had some
clear-cut.
things, yeah, he
thought
already
that-
had some things.
'cause he said he had some stuff about cyber and different stuff that we weren't protected and I don't know what all.
Okay. All right, we were approached by a business owner about taking a road and paving that road. Nancy, this would be your road that you asked us about last time. Discussing amongst the commissioners, and I asked Jerry about this because he's been in this longer than we have. When I've been a commissioner, we've not taken over a road yet. My theory that I had basically understood was that when we took a road over, it was in the condition it was supposed to be in, and that we would maintain it from there on out. Taking over a road that we'd had to put hundreds of $1,000s into is just a little bit different than what we have looked at. I'll let these guys speak for themselves on what they think they want to do. I just don't know that that's what we want to look at right now. So, and if redevelopment decides they want to do something like that to give you the money otherwise, that's up to them, but I don't know that the county commissioners want to take over that road to put the money in it. And I'll let these guys speak up.
I agree with Bob, I just don't think if it was in the condition that we want it to be in, instead of the $350,000 investment, that'd be another thing, but with it gonna cost that much, that's a lot of money.
Sure.
So,
Have you checked with Deanne on that, on the
She
tip?
said, basically, she said my next step is that I have to turn it over to the county, and then the county would decide, you know, what they're gonna do with it. I said, well, I don't wanna turn it over to the county and it stay in that condition, so.
Right.
I gotta figure out, you know, what we're gonna do for, you know, the other, but just, the problem is just now, there's a bunch of different owners around using it now. So, it's not fair for me to have to maintain it for everybody else either, so.
Yeah.
Do you have any way of making agreements with those owners?
We have talked about it. The problem is that one owner doesn't have, I'm not selling him property, I don't have any things with him. He's got the biggest part of it, so we'll all split the cost, but I haven't talked to him yet, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's where we're at right now on that,
Okay, I appreciate it.
Yep. Okay, that's all I have this evening. All right. Sheriff, I got you on,
I don't have anything.
nothing at all? Nothing happened in Scott County this week?
Log truck turned over.
Old business, Katie from Scott.
Okay. So two different things, so my monthly report for May, as you guys got that earlier, we had quite a bit more runs this past month, 187. Billable runs are 115. Now, when you look at the finance part, it says only 111. That was billable from what we could see, and then the billing from, no, not on the, thank you. But from what we send out to bill was 115, they've only seen 111 that they can bill so far, so. We did go into the city, a few times. We had 4 separate days that we either had partial shifts or full shifts, that we had to make sure we were covering for them. I know we've had a couple already this month, so I just wanted you guys to be aware of that. I'm completing the remaining truck stuff, now that I have the stuff from the plate collection agency. Terry, did you get my email about?
did.
Okay, I didn't know if you had had a chance, I know you're busy, I didn't know if you had a chance to look
I
at it.
haven't looked at it yet in detail.
I think the concern is whether or not we can actually terminate the patients that have gone to them, and if we can, or if we need to wait until basically they say that they're not
Collecting them anymore.
collectible and go from there and send them through the tracks that way, so.
You actually sent it today, wasn't it?
I resent it today,
Yeah,
yes, yeah. So, and then ambulances. I showed you guys the proposals for last meeting, and I didn't know what you guys had discussed, if you had, and your thoughts on it. I know they've actually been contacting me a lot to ask, so.
That's why I asked Brad if you and you had gotten together on which model you wanted to get,
Yes,
and
Yeah.
what we were looking at for money there, and then we gotta figure out where we can get that money, or what we can do.
do you want me to pull it up on my phone?
yeah, if you got the price of the one that we looked at. I thought I had it on my computer, but I don't.
So, this is the wheel coach with the price, $254,344.
Even,
Yeah.
Yeah,
so real coach, you said?
yep. And that's the one that they're from Indy.
And how much more money will we have to have for equipment for that?
So,
We should be able to switch a lot of that out.
That's what
we're
yeah, I know, but
moving,
we always
so
have stuff we have to
basically,
buy,
we're
so.
just moving it over, to the truck. You know, everything that we have, supply wise, monitor wise, it's all getting, we got the new monitor this year, so.
Radios,
Hmm.
radios will be good.
I would think, yes.
Because we just went through and replaced radios.
We, not SCAT ones, but
So
it's
that'd be
only,
one-
is it 5 years old?
It probably, if it's that old, it probably need to be changed.
So last time when we had new radios, I think it was like around 16 grand.
The problem with the radios is the state is looking to go all digital here
Yeah,
in the next few years, so we need to be able to be compatible with that. So if they go ahead and purchase a new radio,
it's
it's compatible. All they gotta do is go into the radio and flip the switch and it'll pick it up. So,
proactive in that sense,
Yep.
yeah.
so we don't have to purchase another radio just cause they just went to digital instead
Right,
of
okay.
analog.
And then. Pull the other
What's
one.
the availability on this?
A year out
1 year, okay.
from purchase. He said it'd be mid to late year next year.
Do we need to put any money down? Do we wait till we just make approval and then can pay for it at the time? I mean,
I
that's what
bel-
we've done in the past.
I think
what
that's what he said it was supposed to do, is just once we got that.
Okay, so we've got a year to fund our money, but we need to make a decision if that's what we wanna do.
Sorry, I'm looking at
Well,
the other one.
Cause by the time we get it, that truck's gonna be another year older and it's gonna have
It's gonna be
more
rough.
issues, yeah,
Mhm.
so.
Mhm.
And Katie, you know, we've talked about this with other people too, but we need to get to where once every 3-4 years, have a program somewhere along the line that we replace, chassis, whatever we do to our units, so that we're always in a maintenance program where we're always not scrambling at the last minute.
Last
trying to
minute.
find a new one.
Yeah.
So, if we go to the truck program, instead, the F-Series instead of the E-Series,
Mhm.
90% of those boxes are able to transfer chassis.
Okay,
So, as long as you stay with the Fords,
okay, with the F-Series.
yeah, with the F-Series,
And is that what this is?
and that's what it, yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
and the Scat one's box is just so rusted on the bottom.
Mhm.
That's the issue, why
Yeah.
they
It's-
highly recommend not.
It's unmountable now.
Yeah,
Right, and that's what we need
Yeah.
to do, is look, start, as we buy, we need to make sure we're in a program where we can,
we know when to switch.
we know
out.
what we're gonna re-chassis or change boxes or whatever we're gonna do, how we're gonna do it.
Okay,
So, we need to look into something like that, so.
okay. Pin Care's the other one, and this is the price for Pin Care. It's, let me undo it again, $235,000 even.
I looked at that contract, it says they have exclusive control over the cases or the patients that they have collecting, till they either collect them in full or until they determine they're uncollectible.
Yes, so,
Once we turn them over to,
yeah,
but if we don't turn them over to,
Correct.
we're over
Correct.
to. Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Does
And-
say that we have exclusive say-so on whether we want them turned over to a lawyer and or try to collect them through court, so if we're tired of messing with them, we just tell them we want them all. And they may decide to go away.
okay. Let's see, we're at $350,000 that is still owed
Oh, really?
Yeah.
to the county, and it started out at, I'm assuming they're tacking on some kind of interest to it, but it says like the initial pricing is like $345,000.
What's
So.
when's the last time we've sent any cases to them?
February.
Okay, so some of them aren't that old then.
No, some of them are it's anywhere from 2019 to 2025,
Okay.
beginning of 25, because I know when I've been looking through it, I'm finding the latest I'm seeing is like maybe May, maybe. So, but it takes 6 to 18 months to get payments, so.
Yeah, they're dualies, yeah.
So, do you guys want to take some action tonight so we can secure a chassis and then spend a year working on getting the money? Amy, are you comfortable with trying to come up with $250,000 in the next year's time?
I know we're receiving a lot of EDA money. Can we access some of that to pay for this?
That's a potential. If we've got somewhere else we can get it, we can get somewhere else. If that's potential money.
Yeah, it's a lot of money, but, I mean, it's a need for the county.
It
so,
is,
I
and
mean,
that is a possibility.
I mean, that's what I would like to do. I'd like to go ahead and get it approved and get it started, so it's here, and then if we can do that with the council's appropriation, to use some EDA money to purchase that ambulance and see if we can get them on a 3 to
Now, we
5
got a
year.
policy or not?
Yeah, and
So we need to do a policy.
even before we spend that money, we still need to make sure we get on the list so that we can guarantee we can get this in a year. So I say, you guys have got a year to find the money if we order it now.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going, then we got that time to figure out where that money's gonna come from.
I will go ahead and make a motion to,
Can, I'm gonna stop you for just a second, cause I just remembered this. When I talked to Jack at Wheel Coach, he said that it might raise for $2,000 to $3,000 because of some kind of changes after a certain time, and they've upped the prices slightly for Ford. So the Wheel Coach, which is the slightly larger number, would be $2,000 to $3,000 more.
which one was on the government plan?
The Wheel Coach.
The 254,000,
Mhm.
and that was good for how long? The quote,
30 days.
and we're past that, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
See if you can get us a better quote, get us an actual quote from Will Coach,
Okay.
and then we'll come back and revisit it in 2 weeks.
We can do
Okay.
that. Or we could set a budget number and say, hey, we'll spend up to this much money, and then if he comes in under that, we're okay. And then we can, it's 2 weeks. Do we wanna be 2 weeks sooner, do we wanna wait 2 weeks? I can't see it makes a whole lot of difference. Let's just do it, different options.
Do you wanna do 300,000, spend up to 300,000, up to? But it doesn't have to be that.
I don't know that we need to spend that.
That's gonna be a year out before they manufacture it, right? Or be
Before we get
done
it.
Before we get it, yeah.
So, if you guys wanna come up with a budget number, or we can just wait 2 weeks and see what we get for a number. If you're more comfortable waiting 2 weeks, we'll wait 2 weeks.
Might be better off to wait 2
I
weeks
think-
since they watch
Yeah,
these
I think
meetings,
so.
since they watch these.
Can you get a
I'll entertain
projected
a motion to
increase
adjourn.
from
Or
them?
to-
What it'd be,
To table this, I'm sorry. I'll entertain a motion to table this.
I'll make a motion table it.
Okay, you got a motion, I got a second?
I'll second.
Okay, motion second, all in favor? Okay. Katie, see what you can find out, and then let us know as quick as possible. Okay. Any other old business as you came in this evening? Okay. New business, any new businesses, anybody came in this evening? Yes, sir.
Wanted to get an update on the Fairground Solar Project.
Sure.
Just for the record, Spencer Blaney with RWE, I think y'all know me. You already touched on one of the topics that I was gonna ask about, so thank you for that. Just confirming, there's no 2-meeting notification requirement.
According to the law.
Yeah, I just looked it up, I don't see any requirement.
Okay. Sounds good. Last Friday, we had a Zoom call with Barnes and Thornburg, Baker Tilly, our outside counsel Benton's, and the council's counsel, Lou Britton. Terry, I don't think you were able to make the call. But we basically did a page turn of the draft of the EDA. From the sounds of it, I think Barnes and Thornburg is gonna be setting up a call with each of you individually. I'm not sure how that works, but should be reviewing the draft to get your guys'
They
comments on
did
that.
send me the draft.
Okay,
I haven't seen it.
okay. Okay, I'm glad that's came your way. There were a few outstanding items on the base form about RUA. It was suggested that we might just talk to Jerry directly about those. Just wanted to confirm that's appropriate avenue.
Is that good with you, Jerry?
Okay. I'll send an email to you.
Okay. Hannah sent me a red line version late
Oh, she-
Friday afternoon.
Okay.
And so I haven't had a chance to look at it yet.
Okay, sounds good. We're planning to give another project update at the council meeting next Monday. It's gonna be the same presentation we gave here, but just wanna make sure that the council's up to speed and the public's up to speed on the project. And lastly, we started outreach to the fire chiefs, the EMA, and the ambulance director. Okay, yep. We've got meetings scheduled next week with EMA and the fire chiefs. It's just an introductory meeting. I don't know that any training or anything like that's gonna happen yet, but just letting you know our progress with that.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Any other new business? Not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn now.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
All right, thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for being here this evening.